order to man up is you got to show up. Meaning that in order for you to show up, you got to decide what version of you you're going to be. I know that I'm not the only one in here who has ever been confused about what a man really is. I know I'm not the only one who's confused by saying, I know I have male parts, so that makes me a male, but what does that actually mean to be a man? See, what I told you is that my father was my best friend. My father was telling me great things. My father was speaking into my life. But what I didn't tell you was that at age 15, when I was a freshman in high school, my father, my hero, my role model, my best friend, he died of cancer. So here I was at 15 years old. Some of you are 15, some of you are just below, some of you are above. But here I was at 15 years old, trying to figure out who I was going to be. I didn't know what side of me was going to show up because that mentor that I had, that voice was taken away. And so I thought that in order for me to show up, I had to show up trying to have swag. I thought that it was about always looking good, or maybe if I had more muscles, then I could be a man. Maybe if I could cuss somebody out, you don't talk to me like that, then that's what a man was. Maybe if I had a whole bunch of girls and I would brag about whatever happened, then that's what made me a man. See, as a male, you got to decide which version of you is going to show up. Now, in order to man up, you got to show up and claim responsibility for what's happening in your life. You got to walk through the halls of your class and say, I have power. When you sit down at the test, you say, I have power. When people treat you and disrespect you a certain way, you still say, I have power. See, because when you say I have power, what it means is not only can I not make you, no matter what I say, I also can't stop you. If you've got your mind made up, nobody can take away your test grade. If you've got your mind made up, nobody can take away your life and the choices that you make. Nobody can ever keep you out of varsity. Nobody can ever keep you out of the honor roll. Nobody can ever stop you from doing that extra set of push-ups. See, when you understand that it's time for you to show up, you learn how to turn your haters into your motivators. You gotta be you, fellas. There's a statement that I make all the time, that I say every time I speak. You are born an original. Don't live like a copy. So you first have to show up. Everybody say show up. The next thing you have to do is you have to speak up. Everybody say speak up. The last thing you got to do is step up. You too can have a goal and you achieve it if you just step up. See, in order for you to step up, you got to step up above your environment. Step up above others' expectations of you. Step up above what you used to do, and you got to go to a higher level. We celebrate in Black History Month Dr. Martin Luther King. But let me tell you, Dr. King had a mentor at Morehouse University. His name was Dr. Benjamin Mays. And Dr. Mays quoted Aristotle, but he would speak to Martin Luther King every time, and he said, young Martin, I need you to know this. The tragedy in life is not when you set your goals so high that you can't reach them. It's when you set your goals too low, and you do. Folks, you got to step up. You got to show up bigger than you've ever showed up before. You got to believe that just because it's never been done before doesn't mean that it can't be done. It means that you were meant to be the first to do it.